All right, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Mike Heck here, back with another question of the day for MMAfighting.com, which comes from the wonderful world of social media today from Christian. With the final quarter of 2025 coming up and with 4 more actual UFC pay-per-views to go, how do you grade the UFC's year thus far using whatever criteria you want? Weighing everything, business, excitement, fight card quality, etc. I think it has to be an A-. Now, I can already hear the groans. How could you say that? But hear me out. Taking the business out of it, we're probably looking at a B-, maybe a C+. The pay-per-views, they've been pretty decent. 311 was really good. Obviously, the Arman Sarukian thing was a bummer, but that's not on the UFC. 312 was bad. 313 was okay. 314 really good. 315 was fine. Plus, it gave us one of the fights of the year. 316 was pretty solid. 317 was really good. Had probably the knockout of the year and the fight of the year on that card. Ilia Topuria emerging as a big star. That's a big event. 318 was what it was supposed to be. 319 was really good despite the main event not being thrilling, but it did crown Khamzat Chimaev as a UFC champion finally. The Apex cards are brutal. Fight night cards in front of people have been fine, some much better than others. Rest of the pay-per-view slate for 2025 looks pretty good. But here's why it's an A-. The Paramount Plus deal. $7+ billion over 7 years. It's just a massive win, and that alone puts it in the A- range, not to mention the sellouts, the gates, all of that. The money they are just making hand over fist is absolutely insane. So just sort of looking at it from that perspective, I think the grade has to be high because of what they accomplished. But overall, have I woken up on a Saturday and been super excited for all of these cards this year? Absolutely not. Have there been a few? Sure. But again, they're just making so much money right now that it doesn't even matter. Not to mention, one of the biggest talking points over the last couple of months has been the White House thing. That has been such a massive talking point that it has kept the UFC in the news cycle, probably more than it has been in quite some time. And not just the MMA news cycle. I'm talking about the news cycle. Thank you for the question. Back tomorrow for another question of the day. You can leave yours in the feed over at MMAfighting.com. Maybe your question will be the question. We'll see you then.